gone out to the little girl, but now she had a feeling she would be okay. Maya was laughing and running around with a new friend. Evelyn sighed. She had a feeling that the friendship that had just been made between Maxine and Maya would be a special bond that would last a long time. A very long time. Part 1. When the clouds are heavy, the rains come down. When a tree falls, whether south or north, the die is cast, for there it lies. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 3. Chapter 1. Maxi, 21 years later. Maxi Chandler hated the smell of a doctor's office. It was the same scent one found in a hospital, a medicinal, antiseptic, and sterile odor. Since she was Dr. Fraser's last patient for that day, the waiting room was empty. She'd had consultations scheduled earlier with 4 of her students and had appreciated the late appointment time. The side door opened and Pauline Warren, a lady in her early 60s, appeared. It seemed Mrs. Warren had been Dr. Fraser's nurse for years. Maxi took a deep breath. Pauline had called her yesterday to let her know that the results of her tests had come back. In a few minutes, she would know if the medication the doctor had prescribed for her a few months ago had improved her medical condition, or if the worst-case scenario was what she was now up against. "The doctor is ready to see you, Maxi," Mrs. Warren said, smiling. Maxi stood, returning Pauline's smile. That same smile had had a calming effect on her frazzled nerves when she had undergone her first GYN exam before leaving home for college at 18, almost 10 years ago. Also, that same smile had offered sympathy to her 4 years ago when Jason had gotten killed. "And how is your mom?" Pauline asked as she led Maxi to one of the empty examination rooms. "Mom is fine and wanted me to tell you hello." Pauline nodded, closing the door behind them. "I take it that she and Mr. Hudson still haven't made any wedding plans?" Maxi laughed. "No, they haven't." Her mother, a widow for nearly 10 years, and Walter Hudson, a widower for probably just as long, had been seeing each other for years. "Do I need to undress?" "No, the doctor just wants to talk with you and go over the results of your tests." Maxi nodded. She'd had a queasy feeling in her stomach ever since receiving Pauline's call. "Dr. Fraser will be with you in a minute," were Pauline's last words before turning and exiting the room. Maxi sat down in one of the chairs. No matter what Dr. Fraser had to tell her, she had to believe that she could handle the news. How many times had her mother told her that the Lord never put more on you than you could bear, and trouble didn't last always? Taking a deep breath, she glanced around the room. For the second time that week, she thought about Jason and how his death, which had occurred a week before their wedding day, had nearly destroyed her. He had been on his way to pick her up for dinner when a drunk driver crossed the median and hit him head-on, killing him instantly at the age of 26. He had moved to Savannah 7 years before from Ohio to open an insurance agency. Maxi's thoughts came to an end when the door opened and Dr. Fraser entered. Although she studied his feature for any telltale signs, there weren't any. There was nothing about him that gave anything away, not even a small hint. He appeared jovial as usual. "How are you, Maxi?" "I'm fine, Dr. Fraser, and you?" He chuckled. "I have 1 year, 3 months, and 24 days before retirement, so I'm doing pretty good. I talked to Sonia last night, and she's making plans to go on your class reunion cruise. What about you?" Maxi inhaled deeply. Dr. Fraser's daughter, Sonia, now a gynecologist herself in Atlanta, had graduated from high school with her. To celebrate their 10-year class reunion, a 7-day cruise to the Western Caribbean had been planned. "I've decided not to go. This summer will be much too busy for me." As a college professor teaching African American studies at Savannah State University, she had agreed to instruct several classes during the summer term. "Everyone can use some R&R every now and then, Maxi. Always remember that. There's nothing worse than working yourself to death. Vacations are things people should strive to have at least once a year. Besides, I'd think you'd want to go to the reunion. According to Sonia, you were the most popular and most well-liked girl at